Happy Sunday post-match, everybody. Detroit City's match with Birmingham Legion concluded a little bit ago. A wild one, to say the least, for a Sunday afternoon. Final score, Birmingham Legion 2, Detroit City 3. Massive 3 points for Detroit City in the race to make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Going into today's match, it was looking like a favorable weekend already for Detroit City when you look at the kind of the matches around us. Loudoun United lost, blew a 1-0 lead, lost at Indy last night 2-1. Miami hosted Tampa Bay Rowdies. Had some chances during the match, but Tampa Bay was resilient enough, got a 2-0 win, and Tulsa lost at New Mexico last night 2-1. So going into the match today, Detroit City just needed to win to get into the 8th playoff spot. Taking on a Birmingham Legion side who in their previous 3 meetings have won all 3. Coming in wearing the home Rouges, much like they did last year in Birmingham. An interesting lineup, I would think, at the start of things. I think some people were probably, maybe a bit thrown off by it. I think I had some other things going on that I was a bit calmer about this lineup, I think, today than I was last week when the lineup came out on the lights. But Detroit City looking like they were doing, some could call it a 4-3-3, some could call it a 4-4-1-1, or even a 4-5-1 when you look at it. Nate Steinwasser in goal, Mike Bryant, Stephen Carroll, Matt Lewis as center back, Steven Amomensa as the left back, Connor Rutz and Dominic Gasso in the middle of the field, with Richard Ballard and Reese Williams, you're out wide. O'Neal Fisher in a high midfield role, and up top Ben Morris. Birmingham kind of looked like their same shape that they had been going for the last couple wins. Looked like a 4-2-3-1. Nico Brett up top. Enzo Martinez obviously in the hole. Juan Aguadella wide. Birmingham Legion opened things up in the 29th minute. You could say maybe the first interesting penalty decision of the day. Enzo Martinez saw contact from Reese Williams, went down in the box. I feel like rather easily, but not to the official. Penalty given. Nico Brett stepped up, buried it past Nate Steinwasser. That was only for a couple of minutes, as in the 31st minute, Reese Williams came into the box on the left-hand side, whipped the low cross towards the goal, and Ben Morris tapped it in. His first goal since Louisville on July the 19th. Made it 1-1. In the 38th minute, another penalty went to Birmingham. Michael Bryant caused a tackle which looked like a ball was about to go out. Contact was made with Michael Bryant, and I'm unfortunately not remembering who the Birmingham player was that the contact was on there, but Enzo Martinez this time stepped up from the spot, made it 2-1 to Birmingham. City responded back once again, though, as Ben Morris again in the 44th minute caught Birmingham keeper Matt Van Elkel out of his box and just put a ball probably from near the center line towards the goal, wide open net, went into the net, level at 2. Morris' second 2-goal game of the season, the first since his opening 2 goals of the season at Hartford on June the 14th. Then 1 minute later, Morris responsible for what became the winner. Ball pumped coming in towards the box, causing an issue with the ball that bounced off defender Fennell Kavita into Legion's net. City now up 3-2. That was all the goals in the first half. Detroit City survived, I would say, a massive siege by Birmingham in that second half. A second half that saw Skaggy Simonson come on for O'Neal Fisher, Adrian Billhart come on for Dominic Gasso. Those were Skaggy in the 67th minute, Adrian in the 77th minute. In the 84th minute, the match was postponed due to a weather delay, lightning in the area, 30-ish minutes or so. And then when the teams resumed after the delay. Jalen Robinson came on for Richard Ballard, and the team just kind of hunkered down and saw out these 3 points. So massive 3 points. Something about Birmingham Legion right now that Detroit City loves, and I'll take it. I mean, maybe it wasn't the prettiest performance, but at the end of the day, you get 3 goals on the road, you fall behind twice, and you respond twice, and keep going to get the win, and then see out. A game like this is a good sign for a team that's looking for good signs. 2 wins in a row, in the last playoff spot. 2 games in a row at home now. Next is Memphis 901 next Saturday, September the 2nd, 7:30 p.m. At Keyworth Stadium, and then a big matchup against Miami the following Saturday, which could potentially help things in the long run, depending on how other results go. But the first things first is City need to do the job on their own. So 2 wins in a row for Detroit City, a big away win, 4-0 now against Birmingham Legion. So, something about this. Is it Sweet Home Alabama? Is it Freebird? Are we getting our 3 steps? Is it that smell? I don't know. I'm just on a Leonard Skinner rage here. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch over to 38 special. But at the end of the day, City went in, did the job, got 3 points. Recording note, 451 episode that we did will be popping out eventually. Look forward this week. Mother Nature this week obviously laid a hand on many in the state of Michigan, which caused some production issues on our end. So hope that all that have had power issues have been sorted. Those that are impacted at all by any of the storms that have taken place, we'll be just sending all the best to you. And to anybody that's kind of going through a tough time. But we'll be back at it this week. We'll talk about this game in greater detail with everybody, and we'll preview Memphis. So happy Sunday, everybody. Have a great one. Hope the Monday's not too difficult, and we'll continue to go onward.